So here's a 1991 Yamaha Wave Runner. I picked this up for $500. It was a pretty good deal. The guy claimed that it ran, and it ran. It started. But it's pretty clean though. Seat was in good shape. Body was in pretty good shape. There were little scratches here and there, but wasn't anything too major. The main thing that was worth money was this trailer. So I'm gonna show right now. The trailer was in really good shape. Just used a little touch-up paint, little tightening of bolts, and that was pretty much it. So I still got into this thing. So the ski was taking on water, and I couldn't figure out why. This is actually a vent, so water can get in from the front, but it needs to drain out through two hoses. And as you can see, there was an acorn stuck in the little hole that water's supposed to drain out of. And then I actually went in and found some more stuff, but those are what the hoses look like as I'm putting them back together. There's the top where it leaked from, and that's the little tiny hole where water is supposed to go to. But it was filling up so much that I was going off to the right, which is where the air comes in at, and it was overfilling into the hole, causing it to leak, causing a lot of water to go in there, and the little bilge pump couldn't keep up. There's a little wire crimp that was in there. It was stuck in the hole. I don't know how it got in there. So here's the bilge pump. I don't know why the camera's facing this way, but that's what the bilge pump looks like under the drive shaft. And then I took it out and cleaned it all up. It came out looking pretty good. So, it's just one of those things to keep clean. And then I also cleaned the bottom of the hole, as you can see. Made it all nice and clean. And then now I'm just checking the air filter. It was nice, this thing being so old, the air filter is pretty much just a little wire mesh thing. So taking the cover off there, and then that's what the air filter looked like. It was pretty clean. I also checked inside the carb, opened the choke and the throttle and looked, and the carb was actually really clean because it hadn't sat for too long. So that was nice. Coming up, I'm doing a fuel filter change. So these are the two lines that go in. You got on and reserve. Reserve is for if you run out of gas, then you switch it to reserve, and you have like 2-3 gallons left to. It's probably less than that. It's probably a gallon or two, because it's a small tank left to get back to the shore. But here you can see I'm struggling, acting like I know what I'm doing. I'm not. Oh, and look at that. I popped that off for once. So look at that. There is no fuel filter on there. That's the middle part of the fuel filter, and there was no filter on that thing at all. So if one little piece of dirt got in there while filling up, it could screw up the carburetor. That's what the new fuel filter looks like compared to the old one that was just a tube. And then I showed again back on the hose how it's supposed to be, and I'm putting it back in, and that was pretty easy to do. Didn't take all that much time. And then there's what they look like afterwards, just putting them back in the same spot, tightening them up. And now doing spark plugs. This is pretty basic, so I made this short. You've seen one spark plug, you've seen them all. Take out the old ones, put in the new ones. The old ones were fogged up. They had oil in it. I mean, it's pre-mixed 50-1, so that's to be expected. And now we're moving on to the cleaning. So I washed this thing outside when I first got it, and then I waxed and polished it, which is what I'm doing now. And then I used Chemical Guys tire shine for the trim, and it actually came out really good. It restores, that finish coat on the black, as you can see here, or running alongside of it. But that's pretty much all I did for cleaning. And then here's what it looked like completely done. And our beagle sitting on top of the seat, having a good old time. Like, get me off of here, you weirdo. And I'm talking to the dog like she just understands me, but she doesn't. And there you go, putting them in the side, acting like she's going to like it. She just wants to go. She's like, just get me out of here already. Like, what are you doing, dude? Let me down. And then we're going to see if this thing starts, see if I actually knew what I'm doing. So let's go ahead and listen to it. Then we took it out for the 4th of July week. There's our little camping spot. And then we got my boat and the jet ski in the water. Nice and green algae everywhere. That's just how the lake is. And then here I'm untying it from the anchor that it was on, and then I'm going to start it and let it warm up in a circle. right. Let's go ride this. So this thing runs pretty good. We've used it for, I don't know, probably put 10 hours on it so far, and it runs great. Best $500 thing I could think of. Did all that work to it, haven't had a single issue, stopped taking on water. And all that good stuff. Look at this, this is pretty. That's why I come to the lake. So yeah, got it camping. We got the boat and the jet ski anchored out. We've been here all week long. Let me know if you guys like this stuff, because I like doing it, you know. And I'm gonna have some boats, some more jet skis. I'm gonna end up selling this. I want new things for the channel, but I've been so busy with all these different trips. We went back to Rhode Island to visit my dad's family, and then we're going to Hawaii. So I got all this stuff going on, but that's what I like to do, you know. And let me know if you guys, you know, like this kind of stuff. I'm just gonna put this video together of what we've done this week, you know, between boats and, oh, hang on, sun's in my way. Between boats and fishing and all that good stuff, but this thing runs great. Just goes to show, you know, you watch my 2 other videos on it, you do that little bit of work that I did. I mean, it took me a couple days to work on it, but I did all those things, and then I've been able to use this all week without a single issue. It just runs flawlessly, even though it's 30 years old. You know, it runs great. I'm pretty much done with it. I fixed, you know, what I'm gonna fix, and I'm gonna move on to the next thing. Look for a couple of them, or something that's a little bit faster. But if you have any questions about this, let me know. I'll answer them. I pretty much went through this whole ski, so if you have one that's similar like this, taking on water, not running right, just drop it down in the comments. But let's get back to what we were doing.